Yo, it's your boy. And I know you guys are excited for the finale of I Am Dead. Again, I'm not dead. I'm alive. No need to fear. Alright, Shelmiston Museum. The last level. I guess technically it's not the end of the world. Oh, I guess we did miss it, sadly. We got a lot to look at here. Do we have an upstairs level?
Well, don't suppose I'll ever look at Aggie's room the same way again, will I?
Morris, take a look at those skulls, please.
The skulls? Well, they have memories inside them? Oh, that's rather morbid, Sparky.
Not quite. Look, I didn't explain this before because I felt things were confusing enough, but that slicing is a bit more powerful than I've led you to believe.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Well, we aren't limited to memories of people who are alive. People are bounded by time, but memories aren't. Check it out.
Of course. Alright, we'll check out some of the skulls. This exciting new exhibit showcases the results of recent archaeological dig on the foot of the Shelmiston's volcano. The unearthing of the preserved remains of a human woman, the Bog Lady of Shelmiston, along with a number of her possessions. Alright, let's check it out. I guess we did miss what she said, technically, which I apologize for.
Oh, I didn't think dead stomachs could get queasy, but here we are. Where are we, Sparky?
When are we, Morris? This is Shelmiston in Aggie's time. You should be able to find some memories of her here.
You are some dog, Sparky.
Wait, what? Wait, excuse me? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this place was a lot bigger. Alright, I guess we're just going here. Unap. Village Elder. Let's check it out.
It was the worst night in the world when Aggie was born. It began in the old village, the one swept away by the rivers of fire. The ground shook and the earth split open and spat sparks. The sun hid and the huts burst into flame as we fled.
Sweet. I mean, no, not sweet. Very sad. There we go.
I thought we would all die. Everyone washed in a burning orange death. And Aggie's mother howling with the pain of the child coming. We made it as far as the cliff top by the sea. The mountain was still roaring and roaring. The rock ran in rivers toward the sea. The air smelled of death and poison. But Aggie was perfect. Small and angry, her tiny fists pummeling the air. I used my knife to cut the cord. We chose a spot for the new village, closer to the beach. The burning rivers cooled to pumice and black glass. I made sure everyone knew that a life that began in this way would be special. Not everyone believed me, but Aggie proved me right.
Cool.
My goodness. Giving birth like that must have been awful. What a terrifying situation.
So, where do you think that knife is? Should we look around here, or...?
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that knife before. Back at the museum, I reckon.
Okay, Morris, let's go.
Alright. Goodbye, my friends. It's nice staying here. Alright. So we're looking for a knife, huh? You kidding me? I gotta look through this damn thing for a knife? Oh, there it is. I was like, that's gonna be hard. That's a cool way of doing things. You know, showing his importance to the city, you know, in general and stuff like that. So it's cool. I'm down for it.
Beautiful. And to think that people had not long stopped using flint tools when this was made.
There is so much history in this knife.
Ooh.
I'd love to see what else it got up to.
Do you smell Grenkins? You better smell Grenkins.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
Yes.
I'll pop.
Of course you are, Sparky. I'm gonna have to cut you off on that one. Wait, I wanna check out. No, hold up. I wanna check out. Oh, I can't check out the front desk, really. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? What's the circles? What's the dots? Nope. Nope. Pencils. Oh yeah, of course, of course, of course. Got it. Come on, I got it. Oh, we're just, you know, we gotta get rid of one. Sweet. How many we gotta get? 9? 9 is as per usual. 10? Sheesh. Alright, let's keep her moving, shall we? Some nice paintings. Very nice. Back from the back. There we go. Another Grenkin! Crikey! You love to see it. You love to see the progress we're making here. Just Grenkin after Grenkin like it's nothing. Alright. Give me another one. No? Damn, I thought we were on a roll here. Oh. Hello, chap. Damn, actually a lot of, like, question mark. Oh, easy money. Actually making one that makes sense. Alright. What are we thinking? The sandals? Of course. Dude, we're on a fucking roll, dude. Do you smell it? Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to do this? There we go. Got it. Four Grenkins. What is this, like 5 minutes, dude? Like, man, now I'm kind of like in a rush now. But let's like, I mean, hold up. Let's take a look at what everything's been. This is like history of each person's, you know, thing we got. I'm not taking any time to read anything here. Sorry. Festival of the Sea. For as long as anyone can remember, the people of Shamrosan have celebrated the Festival of the Sea, which takes place at the midsummer equinox, a week of feasting and sports. Traditional sea breads are baked to cast into the dormant volcano crater on Shamrosan's peak. to give thanks to the spirit of the island for its protection. The final day of the festival is known as Aggie's Day, named after a mythological figure said to have saved the island in ancient times, and mostly marked by fish folk, both local and wild, gathering together on the beach and singing songs in their native language. The wreck of the HMS Mentor. In 1802, the HMS Mentor weighed anchor and left Somerton, setting sail for Portsmouth, England, laden with the cargo of archaeological treasures from its island, including famous Somerton Stone. As it reached open waters, a subsea earthquake and the resulting tsunami swamped in the ship and sank it with the loss of hands. The Somerton Stone, center of local legend, the fish folk believe it to be a sacrificial seat of a mythological feature called Aggie, who is said to have saved the island. The stone sat near the beach in the grounds until it was sold to a collector. Yada yada yada. Some people say it looks like a sleeping dog. Oh, it does look like a sleeping dog. And what do you know? It's Sparky. Alright. RRS Dogmatic. 1989. Alright. For centuries, the birds of the Tiapicudu in the Indian Ocean have migrated to Somerset. Originally, they would come here to lay eggs and raise their young, but these days they mostly come for their holidays. They're very cool, talking about all the birds and all that shit. Diving bell, just a thing that they recovered. Story of the lighthouse. Of course, we got our boy. Peter. David Appleby. Where's the EF, bro? Or EM? Where's that little asshole at? I hate this guy. Fuck you, fuck you. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I'm not even gonna give you the time of day. Fishing in Shelmerston. Both the islanders of Shelmerston and the fish folk have always had a rich tradition of fishing the waters surrounding the island, where many different species of fish can be found. All the fish. We need to get too specific with it. This one we already saw. I think this is talking about the Sheller Cup to Miles Humboldt. Donated both of his Sheller's cups. So nice. Alright. Someone in there? Oh, there's. You can kind of go in there and get a feel. The actual shell used to win. Donated to the museum. Not suitable for the claustrophobia or a nervous disposition, of course. Map of the island. Nancy knitting on Somerston. For generations, the fisher folk of Somerton need a warm clothes to keep comfortable. Somerston candies are famed around the world for their unique patterns and thick but soft wool. Well, the only thing it can be is like one of these. No? There we go. Sweet. Appledore Gansey. See, I didn't even know they had this. Excuse me. Alright. Carrying on our way. What is this? Oh, David Abrams. Aw, David Abrams passed away? Oh, always looking for the dead. So, I'm gonna like look at some of the stuff in here. What does it say? What does it say? It's like, I don't know any of this stuff. Queen of the Isles. Nothing fancy about the Queen of the Isles. Alright. Let's go back to her and get some more lessons, I assume. Get some more momentos and memories and stuff along those lines. Everybody just jiving. Oh, hello. Fish person and Aggie's amigo.
Of course we watched her. We had heard of her birth and seen her on the shore. Her feet sometimes in the seawater, her body in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
We did not show ourselves at first. As a test, we left the mirror on the black shore, born of the volcano on the same day as her, and waited to see what would happen, to see if it called to her. She picked it up, turned it from side to side. She took it home. The next time I saw her, I introduced myself. We sang together, and I showed her how the mirror worked. How if you emptied your mind and thought of air and light and sea, you would see things in its surface. How things would unfurl in the future. Aggie was better at mirror gazing than any of us sea folk. She saw a girl, her own daughter not yet born, as leader of the dry folk. I told Aggie to keep on gazing into that mirror, that one day the island would need something more than a leader.
Damn, and I'm assuming she became that person.
Oh, I had a box of rocks that looked like that mirror somewhere. Where did I put it?
Well, we're gonna find out. Let's go. See, I'm assuming this is... No, it does not. I was gonna say that we didn't stay here yet. We still have this big mound. So we need to find a mirror. For many years, Somerset gardeners Percy Godwin and Alistair Petwhistle were famous in fierce competition, so you could grow the largest specimens on the allotments. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see it. Maybe this one? I don't know. Petwhistle revealed this gargantuan mare which broke all previous records on the day to secure him a surprise victory over his rival, Percy Godwin. Godwin still maintains that in 2016 he was unjustly defeated and that there was something fishy about that winning marrow. Nice. A golden troll. Is that what he won? Awarded for a stunning paw snip. Oh shit, there it is. It's kind of gross. So, troll. Big stick. Clippers. Oh hell yeah. Absolute genius at this game. Dude, we're gonna get every Grenkin. That's actually something I'm proud of. That's the last thing I do. We don't get every damn Grenkin in this game. We're so close. We're gonna get the secret ending, dude. Grab it all the Grenkins. That's awesome. Just more stories, dude. More ways to like fill out this universe. It's awesome. I love to see it. One of these is like the stick. Oh no, this is it, isn't it? Yep, there it is. And that's it. Made from solidified lava and 2,000-year-old large obsidian. The largest obsidian mirror known to exist. Obsidian mirrors on a smaller scale than this were widely used in magic to see the future and fairy tale kingdom. Well, this has to be it. This is her obsidian mirror. What? How is it not? Is somebody else's obsidian mirror? The fuck? Bosphorus, the Turkish van cat, was a local celebrity in Somerston. The Turkish van breed is famous for his love of swimming, and Boris Bosphorus was no exception. He could often be seen paddling around Somerston to the light of the tourists. How is this rock not? Okay. This is it. I refuse to... Whatever. Whatever. There we go. Thank you. We're almost there, boys. 7. We got 3 more Grenkins. And we got it in the bag. But again, I don't know why I'm getting absolutely fucking teased out. Somerson band. Oh, that's our boy Ogden, I believe. They're getting cocked. Shipping a bottle. Not gonna lie. It's a nice geode. Another nice geode. Dude, watch me actually end up getting cucked. Actually, no, we should be fine. I don't really think there's that many left. Alright, what would it be? Let's just try to get his first try. Probably this like mitten right here. Oh. Probably this. Probably this Campbell statue. Probably this Campbell statue. So you don't really know these things. I mean, that's a pretty good model. That's almost a perfect model. It's an absolutely perfect model. I've never seen anything better in my life. Wait, it's not actually here. Excuse me. How am I supposed to... What? That's sneaky, sneaky. I feel like that should be something. Keep an eye on something like that. But where is this? It's not the mitten. But it's not. Oh, it might be something in here. There we go. Got it. Genius, as always. Never doubt the genius. Hell yeah. Although I do want to see if I can maybe get a little special one right there. Or not a special one, that little thing that the dude always has, the freaky guy. Alright. No. Right now I'm just going for Grenkins. Then we'll go and, take the momentos a little more seriously. Happy Sailor. So I must say, like, I have to give you my thoughts now, so I don't go on a ramble. At the end of the game, like, I did thoroughly enjoy this game a lot. Oh, an actual song. But okay, that's gonna get copyrighted. But I genuinely did enjoy the game, just exploring the worlds and exploring the levels and exploring the characters and learning like the types of impacts that they made on different people's lives. I thought was the most cool thing about the game. I will say that these Grenkins, although easy, are really stupid, and there's a reason that they're so easy, because if they weren't, then it would be stupid. It would be bad game design if they were hard. You know what I mean? Like, I will say, I complain a lot about the... Is this mirror? No. See, there's a legit mirror. I don't know what the stinking thing is. Flying disc. But there's a legit geode. I don't know. Alright, this is... But, like, the whole art style is amazing. The story is cute. The graphics are same thing as the art style, great. Music was good. I mean, like I said, not a whole lot to complain about. I think the Tiny Lord, honestly, is that little guy. I'm gonna just check it out. Just as I haven't done before. I think it might be it. Because it looks like a castle. Did we get it? I can't tell. I don't think we did. The Tiny Lord. What I am pissed about is the fact that we still have one Grenkin left, and I feel like we saw everything. Yeah, no, we didn't get it, unfortunately. But just everybody's story was so awesome, and I like the whole story just about finding, you know, each person. Like, everybody was different. You had people that were like kind of douchey, not even douchey, just kind of by the books, a little bit of, you know, wanted to be alone by themselves, you know, characters like Greg. And then you had characters, you know, who had lost their mom and had to become independent really young. People that were war-torn, probably had PTSD from the war. Just every character was like, had a unique struggle, but like, they, in one way or another, they made a profound impact on, you know, each character's, you know, life. I think that's pretty special that the game shows that. The game is a great extension of just like life itself. Like, it really makes, like, these characters are dead, but you see that how much they live on, and even though no character died like 80 years ago, except for Addie, who's her name, I don't want to get it wrong, Aggie. She died a long time ago, but you know, all these characters, they died, some longer than others, and they still are, people are still thinking about them and talking about them, which I think is just goes to show, I guess, just the impact that people have just in general, like their life. They think, hey, I'm gonna be dead and gone, no one's gonna care, you know. But oh, here we go, this is where the last one is. No, I didn't. What do you think? Here we go, we gotta go back here, don't we? Bronze Age figure. I'm gonna show you how to back an 8 figure. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me ever saying that shit. But the game made each character feel important in life, really, like. And it made, and the whole point was going back to, you know, you might think that. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah! Let's wrap this up. Do it for me, please. Thank you. And there we go, boys. All of the Grenkins. 100% completion on the Grenkins. You'd love to see it. Let's go! Where's the achievement? I worked my ass off. Hell yeah. I got every single Grenkin in the game. Y'all want to check it out? It's pretty impressive. That was my boys. Let me get a screenshot of that shit. Look at all of them. Really nice. Alright. See, it's not here, is it? It's back in... It is here, is it? I don't know how I'm supposed to look. I mean... Is it at our base? See? Well, let's go way over there. Maybe I can find it at where she's from. I think the message of it, you know, talking about Morris, you know, Morris is a character that. You shouldn't. I mean, I don't need to hear this guy, really. I mean, I see an obsidian mirror. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be looking besides the actual obsidian mirror. It's like kind of pissing me off a little bit, not gonna lie, on the real estate notes. Kind of making me mad. Alright. Because you know what? There's legit a fucking mirror right here. Like, it's here. It's there. That's it. That's the obsidian mirror. That's kind of gross. Alright, well, if that's not the obsidian mirror, then what the hell is? Alright, if the obsidian mirror is not the obsidian mirror we're supposed to have, then allow us to look somewhere else, I suppose. It's not that geode, it's not anything at the reception desk. I doubt we got the fucking mirror at the reception desk. It could be like right over here, but I ain't never gonna be able to get over there. Again, I don't see it here. I mean, it wouldn't be in a shell. It wouldn't be in anything because it's big. It could be in like. Is it the Summerson stone? And look at the inside of the Summerson stone. Looks obsidian. Barnacle cluster. Old bottle. And a Sips telegraph. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I didn't even look what's inside these. Nothing. Are they just legit real eggs? Oh, okay. Sweet. Anything in the ship? What is in here? No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be inside anything. I just gotta look. I'm convinced that that's it. I mean, I don't think it is, right? But I'm convinced that that's it, and this game is just glitched. That's kind of where my head's at right now. What's in here? Oh, no, it's not. That's so dumb. That's such a troll. That's legitimately such a troll. Alright.
Whoa. This thing is really powerful, Morris. Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can definitely feel it. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Take a little pause break. Alright, sorry ladies, I'm back. Just needed to check on a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know what I mean? But no big. Alright, now we gotta just focus on the memories. Let's go. A little of this and a little bit of that. We're gonna be alright. Alright, what do you got for us? I like this little storytelling element that the game is implementing. It's very cool. Zarek is sprucing up the clearing in advance of the conclave. Everyone from the island will be there, and Utsil likes it to be tidy. Utsil is one of the oldest persons on the island, and the only one with 2 huts. Again, sounds like he doesn't like to share. Alright. Oh, this place looks rather cool. The hunters, huh? What do we got? Lumo, Burwell and Ibni, chief of the village. Oh, Aggie's daughter.
I was always fearless. My mother Aggie told me there was nothing I couldn't do. With Otsul and without, I hunted the deer in the woods and the hares on the mountain, all before I had taken my first lover.
Damn. Crazy ass lady. I had killed everybody and taken the head of the other clan before I...
And younger still, one time Aggie had me knock her tooth out when she was in terrible pain. I didn't mind even when the blood poured out. It was easy for me.
Ouch. Sound kind of crazy of me.
Spears and knives were my nature. Death and courage were my meat and drink. I knew about Aggie's mirror, of course, but did not believe all of it. When Aggie warned us the Mauler was sick and there would be fewer calves for the following years, none of us listened. It was to be my first cull. I wanted their blood. It was my nature. We would not take less of the Morlow just because an old woman told us to.
Damn.
She came to the beach after the Morlow slaughter, her hair wild, eyes burning with fury, raged and shouted like a woman out of her mind. We had killed too many, she said. Then she left the village, told us she was done with all of us, forever.
Oh shit, that's your
As
daughter?
Otsul marked me with oil and blood, I did not mourn my mother leaving. I was young and foolish, and the sight of her ashamed me. But of course, I did not see what was to come.
It's tragic. It's very sad.
To think that they were still having the same arguments about the Morlow way back in the Bronze Age.
Aggie must have sensed the trouble ahead. Maybe she was trying to find a way to prevent it.
Maybe. You never know, man. Some of these people, man, they're crazy. Let's go back to the museum. Some of these Bronze Age people, they just don't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, in my opinion, I think they're just crazy. Alright. Certainly will not be in this one. Come on. I cannot believe. See, every time I just kind of like, whenever I play games, I don't expect to look on the top when I've never looked at the top before the whole game, and all of a sudden it's like, yep, well, of course it'll be here. Alright, we've already got something from this section. It wouldn't be in the music section. It wouldn't. It could be in this section, but I highly doubt it. I doubt it's in this section too. It could be like, I'm thinking it's probably something like an old bottle. A telegraph. Ain't gonna be in that. Might be in like, nope, not in there either. Alright, we gotta stop trolling. It's probably like somewhere in, like something in like here. Oh, this would make sense because this story was about the Morlow. There it is, I believe. Yep, cool. Got it.
What a beautiful object. Delighted to have it in our museum.
I didn't get a good view of it. Oh, it's a whale. Oh, it's a Morlow. I'm trolling. Alright, let's go back. It's a nice museum. I must say it. What's up, little man? Arthur, you still around? Could have sworn you were not here anymore. For the better of the museum, bro, because you're destroying things. Alright, The hunters. Back to the hunters, huh? Excuse me. Alright. So it looks like they're mountain wall. No, I'm kidding. But it looks like, you know, she definitely was like a special born, you know, child. And then she had her daughter, and her daughter probably felt like she had some shoes to fill and probably overcompensated a lot. Cirque.
She was alone, and I would bring her food sometimes, samphire and sea urchins. She would make dry food, and we would eat it together. Textures unlike any we knew that broke apart in your hands and in your mouth.
And so she had left to go with the fish people.
We would sing together, make tea together. We became her family. The dry folk left her alone. She had a companion for a few seasons, a hind who came down from the mountain and slept at her fire. And then, for a few more, a golden hare that ate from her hand. One night we all felt it. Those of us in the water and those above. The island waking, rumbling, alive again, more furious than before. I found Aggie awake, tending her fire, unsleeping, unresting, staring into her mirror. She told me she'd seen the island sinking into orange fire and boiling sea, lost forever above and below. The village and our town in the sea caves, all gone. Aggie went to the shore and blew the sinistral shell, calling our people up from the water. Aggie sang for them, the oldest song, and we spoke for some time. That night, the sea and sky was all the same color, a deep gray blue like a mackerel's back without the glitter. As the dawn approached, Aggie left the beach to return to her people, to tell them what must be done.
Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Well, let's continue.
I'm not sure I want to see what happens next.
We have to, Morris.
Nah. What do you mean, Morris? Why are you on? Morris, it's fine. Just calm down. Alright. We need to find the magic cons. Alright, certainly ain't gonna be here. Certainly, like I said, ain't gonna be in the music section. I'm thinking it might be in the story of the Shummerston Lighthouse, except shut the fuck up, bro. I swear to God, I'll beat your ass. Guy pisses me off. Every day I hear him go, wee. Past 4 days when I've been playing this game, that's all I hear from him. I'm like, chill out a little bit. This is pissing me off. Alright. The magic cons. Where you at? I don't know. Keep going. It's not here. They wouldn't put it in the same. They wouldn't put the same thing in the same exhibit. Two in the same exhibit would not happen, so it's not there. Magic conch. I'm thinking it might be hidden. Maybe it was something he really liked and he didn't want anybody to know about. Ooh, what the hell? Scary. Alright. Oh, there it is. Easy money. It's not even hard. Sometimes, like, you ask for a challenge, you're like, You wake up in the morning and you're like, today I want to be challenged, you know?
Such a small thing. But it changed the entire course of our island.
Of course it did. That's wonderful. I'm glad it did. Alright, let's keep her moving. To the last memento. So it sounds like she gave her all for the island. It really sounds like she was like really dedicated to this place. And she left and her whole life was just dedicated to protecting it. Alright, let's keep her moving. As we go to the very last memento before... Was that her? I think that's her, isn't it? Hello? Azul Village Elder.
We heard the shell and knew Aggie had returned. Ibni was the leader then. It had taken many seasons, more than we would have liked, but there were finally enough Morlo again and our village was growing. We were strong. Some of the younger ones didn't know Aggie and didn't want to hear her, called her a moon-shot crone, but Ibni looked in her mother's face and saw the truth of it. The end would come. The earth was growling again. There would be hot rivers of death and clouds of poison. But Aggie brought us the answer. She would give herself to the island. Ibni's voice shook. Surely a deer or a goat would be enough. The year's finest, blackest calf. Aggie cast down her eyes and shook her head. We all knew. I offered my blade, but Aggie turned me away. She took her knife that had cut her own cord the night the volcano last erupted and wrapped Ibni's fingers tight around the bone hilt. It must be you, Ibni, she said. And it must be now, before the sun comes up. This day, this morning, or we are all gone. The village, the people, the island. Aggie embraced her daughter. Ibni whispered something, but I could not catch the words. Both women's faces shone with tears. Aggie sat on the ceremonial stone, the tears streaming now from all of us. Aggie delivered her final message. She told us her body must not be burned or given to the sea, but lain in the earth of the island beneath the mountain. Ibni was shaking, and then I realized it was not just Ibni. The whole island was trembling under our feet, waking up. Aggie told Ibni to be quick, the end was coming. As Aggie took Ibni's hand and guided the knife to her side, we saw the fish folk rising from the sea, hundreds of them, so many. I had no idea there were so many. Aggie was quiet the whole time, but Ibni cried out. A sound of longing and hurting from her heart like I had never heard. Then she fell silent, and as Aggie's life poured from her body, the island and everything on it fell suddenly still. Utterly still. We wept then, in sorrow and relief. Then the fish folk were among us, countless, numberless. One embraced Ibni, holding her up as it seemed her own legs might give way. When the sun came up that day, land and sea folk stood together for the first time, talking and singing the old songs, Aggie's songs, together. Ibni and the fish folk took Aggie up onto the mountain. They laid her in the peat alongside the knife and all the things she would need on her journey. Ibni watched over Aggie for days afterwards. Before she was covered, she placed a sacred carved stone Aggie's beloved hair, inside her mother's mouth, to guide her and help her keep the mountain still forever. And so it was.
No. That's sweet.
Oh, Aggie. Now that's bravery.
Damn, giving her life, bringing everyone together, and having their daughter have to do that. That's rough. That's rough to ask your daughter, but it's tough. Tough stuff. Alright, like I said, it's not gonna be there. Bunny Rabbit's gonna be in. I feel like I passed a bunny, to be honest with you. And I'm not gonna say that I did. But I could have sworn we had passed a bunny rabbit at some point. You know what I mean? Alright, well, let's keep our eyes peeled. Alright, a detailed look. Quite detailed. Like this? No, it's not a bunny, that's a footwear pair. Pardon me, I don't even know my fruits, so I don't need to criticize me. It ain't gonna be in here. That was Boris. Who is this? Jenny Anywhere. This strange creature is actually just a regular skate that has been manipulated and carved to resemble a small imp-like character. During the golden age of sea exploration, unscrupulous sailors would make these and then sell them on their return to Europe, claiming them to be specimens of exotic creatures from exotic lands. Very cool. I don't even know why I was coming here, bro. Motherfucker pisses me off. What are you reading? What are you reading? Oh, you're looking at the map? Oh, very nice. Alright, summer stand. So I'm thinking, like, it might have got buried in, like, the Shelverson stone, right? It wouldn't be in a barnacle quest, yeah, that's for damn sure. Although, like, come on, this is, like, such a good place to put an Easter egg. You always think you find, like, the coolest, like, sneakiest places, and you're like, oh, there has to be something cool here. And then there ends up being, like, Jack Diddley. Ends up being Jack Diddley there, you know. Okay, there hasn't been anything in here, but to be fair, like, no, he wouldn't just put something so important here. It's not like he would know how important it is, but you know what I mean. Cirky Jackson is back on Somerset after a lifetime away. Her mom worked the shrimp trawlers and her dad was from the famous baking family in town. Cersei left the island for university to read history at Cambridge but didn't finish her degree. Instead, she ran off with the circus, touring northern Europe with her innovative and daring equestrian act. Her collection of Tudis and spangly leotards is now available in the V&A Museum. By the time she returned to Somerset for a quieter life, she found it in the museum, the place that first ignited her love for history. She knows Morris has done a good job and respects his vision, but his keen data collection and study of fish people, a history of break and harvest, ethical shrimping, she cannot wait. So she's taken over, you know? If anybody takes over my beloved Morris, it should be her. She seems wonderful. Where the hell is this stinking bunny at? I gotta look at the top now to make sure that there's nothing at the top. Bro. Right, there would not be a bunny in here. Never would there be a bunny. There'd be a crab. Certainly not a bunny rabbit. This shit pissed me off. I swear. On my mom, this mirrored rock pissed me off. Alright. Bunny rabbit. Nope. What place is... Oh yeah. No, I would not be there. I mean, this is kind of new. I mean, anything here? Just some wool, some nice textiles. Was it in here? I was gonna say, it might be one of these. No bunny rabbit, unfortunately. Oh, it's with her probably. Hold up, look, it's in there with her. It's in her mouth. It's in her fucking mouth. Hold up. How come we can't? There it is. Finally, it's honest about something. You can't say that the game never did that. The game said that he had to have a...
Sparky, it feels a bit, well, disrespectful looking inside Aggie's body like that.
You were the one who dug her up and put her on a plinth, Morris.
Yeah, but I...
Relax, Morris. This body isn't Aggie anymore. She's long past needing this old thing.
Well, all right then.
Alright. This is it. That would take somebody a long time.
Okay, Morris. I'll level with you. We absolutely didn't need to find Aggie's mementos in order for me to sniff her out. She's here, waiting for you. She has been this whole time.
But then, why did we need to visit the Bronze Age?
Aggie thought it was important for you to see those memories, so you would understand her path before you met her. But also, wasn't it cool?
That it was. The things I've seen now. Oh, Sparky, thank you so much. To think, for a while there, I was worried that being dead was gonna be boring.
You are very welcome, Morris. Okay, so, shall we go say hello to Aggie?
Yes.
Let's go.
Morris, Sparky, it's so good to see you both.
Hey, Aggie.
Wait, you know me?
Of course I do. Morris Lupton, one of the best-loved men in the history of Shelmerston, with the very finest dog.
Me? Oh, I don't know.
Come now, let's go out of this place, into the air.
Jeez. That always catches me off guard.
The one part of Shelmerston that looks just the same as the first day I saw it. I suppose it always will.
I love this beach. It's always been my favorite beach. I'm gonna go run.
Aggie, look at Sparky. She's shining.
That's the hope and the joy shining out of her.
That's it, isn't it? The point of all of this.
It is hope, home. This island, it chose the two of you just as it chose me.
And where will you be heading now? Heaven or something?
Heaven, what's that?
Well, I don't quite know how to explain it. But to me, it would be an awful lot like this beach.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm hoping to see Ibni, my daughter. It's been a very long time, but I remember her. We never forget the ones we love, do we, Morris?
No, I don't suppose we do.
I think she wants something, Morris.
Huh. Would you look at that? I just found a tennis ball in my pocket. Here you are, girl.
Okay. That was a great game. But who becomes the custodian? I gotta go back and figure that out. It sounds like she's done, and they never found a custodian. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I was kind of, unfortunately, had paying attention, but I knew I had the recording to go back to. But it was a great game. I loved this game. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a game. I finished it from beginning to end, and although I didn't want to beat it all in one day because it's a long game, I thoroughly enjoyed every time I had with it. I did about a level a night, except I did 2 today. I did the last 2 levels today, and everything about the exploration and just, I love a game that makes a world. It doesn't have to be a big world. It just has to be just a world, period. And they just explain it. You know, they spend the game just saying, these are the people in the world, this is the way the world works, and they let you figure it out. They let you talk to people, or they let you listen to conversations people are having, and just let you naturally discover a little bit of the world. Now, I thought the game did a great job with that. I loved its blurbs. I loved reading all of its blurbs. I loved seeing all the characters, and I especially loved the freaking Cannery Row like boardwalk that they had. I had all the shops. All the shops were unique. Every location was unique. Every character had such a great story and such a great message of, you know, just like I said, your life having meaning. Even if you think Morris thinks his life was meaningless, but really everything he did was important for him to be able to even, you know, find Aggie. It's all was crucial. And I really loved how the game, but I kind of took this from somebody else. I don't want to pretend this is really my thought, but the game did a great job at just kind of showing how, like, death is just like an extension of just, you know, I mean, not an extension. I'm going to completely go back on what I said. I just picked the wrong word. You know, when you think when you're dead, you're worried that people are going to forget about you, or you're worried that you're not going to leave an impact at all. And, you know, none of these characters were people that did anything crazy. You know, Morris ran a shop or a museum, and Ogden was a musician, and Val was an artist. You know, they all just had normal careers. They didn't do anything crazy, but they were still able to do enough little things, like run a yoga store. Similarly, like you run a business, you run a candy store or whatever. You know, people are gonna remember that. Or you run a daycare. You know, kids are gonna remember that. You know, so I love that the game really like talked about the importance of just remembering that, you know, people, you know, that people remember you. I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, it's 10 even some short, like 5 to 10 years. No one died 100 years ago. But you know, you make an impact. It's so easy to make an impact on someone's life. It's so easy to have someone remember you. And I think people really, you know, are fearful of that. They're fearful, like, hey, I'm gonna be. What did I leave to this world? People. I mean, I can say probably when I'm 80 years old, I'm gonna be like, what did I leave? You know, because you know it's just a natural thing to think about. What am I gonna leave to this world? But you know, people remember you. People remember you for a long time. You know, and there's some solace you can take in that. You know, this game had nothing to do with how they died, why they died, or what happened. It's just, they died, and you remember them, and they're awesome stories. And they get to move on, many of them, with the people that they love. So, I don't know why it froze. I think it's just done. But, wonderful game. Let's see if there's anything after. Nope. I Am Dead. A great game. I loved looking for everything. Like I said, the Grenkins were a little disappointing. I don't think they were done as well as... I really don't, for more than half of them, for probably 75-80% of them, you really can't just eyeball it. You have to just click random things because they don't really look like normal things. But that was the only disappointing part. But a game with a great message and just a fun game overall. And I'm glad that I played it. I was glad I was early to it, and I got to play it, and I got to put it on the channel. Just really fun. So another series down the line. I got 2 complete series now, so I'm really happy. And I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed watching it. I love you guys. Peace.